Good morning, everybody. It's 7:48 on a Saturday morning, and you're probably wondering why is he doing this so early? Because I'm going to the barbershop in a few minutes. So I need to lay it all out here on video. So when I go into the barbershop, they can't say, "Oh, I told you that, this, that, and the third." Not gonna happen. So this is the third installment of Eric Sutton Presents. Just my opinion. We're still talking NBA playoffs. We're finally here, conference finals. And a lot of us probably had the four teams that are in the conference finals. We had them picked going in. Boston, Cleveland. Although the two teams, as they were laid out at the beginning of the season, they're not constructed the same way. Boston, Kyrie decided instead of having surgery during the offseason, he wanted to shoot the Uncle Drew movie. Hey, that's none of my business. Gordon Hayward, if you saw the gruesome injury, it was devastating. But because they're well coached and they have good leadership on their team, they're in the conference finals. Y'all saw me last week. Long live the king. Look here, LeBron James. I wish I knew the boy's middle name. LeBron James has led this team, I think, emotionally, mentally, and of course, physically, to where they are right now. You got guys who are in their feelings, Rodney Hood. I don't want to play garbage time. But look here, step your game up, and the coach ain't going to put you in there in garbage time. Get over yourself. I thought you were overrated anyway. Everybody, they got this athleticism. They going to be this, that, and the third. Nope. And I'm going Tristan Thompson hasn't been playing, but I'm going to touch on something at the end of this to make y'all think, like, is this dude really serious? But let's focus on the Western Conference Finals. My pick going into the NBA season, Golden State Warriors. To me, for obvious reasons, they're one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. They share the ball. Remember that word, share. They share the ball. They lead the NBA in assists. You look at the games, they have 35 assists, 45 field goals made. That's an 80% clip. They're playing the Houston Rockets. Once again, I got on a Phi Sigma Gamma t-shirt. I like Houston. It's a great city. I remember Phi Sigma Gamma growing up. You know, you sit there with your old man on the Saturday, watch a Southwest Conference game, Clyde Drexler, Hakeem Olajuwon, just to name a few. But let's focus on the Rockets. I think they're the best one-on-one team. And what I mean by that, very few people can stop. Very few. I haven't seen anybody just stop James Harden. CP3, he showed you what he could do the other night. They needed him. Harden was off. CP3 gave you 40. I like CP3's statement at the end of the game. How do you feel going to the conference final? He was like, if that's all you play for, of course I feel good. James Harden, I said this during July of last year when they signed Chris Paul. I was like, he's going to take a lot of pressure off James Harden. I'm going to tell you what Chris Paul said at the end of the game, if you weren't paying attention. Harden had a bad game. Chris Paul came to his defense when he didn't have to, saying, they don't know. James has been under the weather all day. He hasn't been feeling well. That's why he wasn't able to perform to his level that he's capable of performing at. You need guys like that on your team who can clean it up before it gets messed up, because I was going to get it. There we go again, a clinching game, blah, 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 blah. I was going to get him. I got my partner down there in Houston, MJG. I was going to come at him, baby. You know, and you would have called me a hater, but I would have been stating facts. He has a track record. But let's go to my picks real quick, because I'm on my way to the barbershop, because y'all see your boy. This ain't me. But let's go to the picks. I like Boston. Because I think the way they are coached, Stevens is a great coach. One of the few college coaches that come into the league and put their footprint into the NBA. Danny Ainge has been patient with him and has let him kind of groom his team to the way he wants them to play and to compete. He has some young guys. He has a rookie, Tatum. Give me your numbers. My man Jaylen Brown, the third pick in last year's draft, the year before last. He's in his second year. I remember watching him last year in the playoffs. They put that rookie on LeBron. Did he stop LeBron? No, but he's a 6'7" kid who's barely 20 years old, and he was holding LeBron. So that says a lot about him and the coach. So when I look at the way Boston is constructed, constructed, I think they can take Cleveland out. They'll be better served to doing it in 6 games, because what they don't want to do is have to play a game 7 and let LeBron get loose, because he'll do it. Let's focus on Golden State and Houston. Everybody wants to call this the NBA Finals before the NBA Finals. And on paper, it looks like it. But you can't disrespect what Cleveland and Boston are doing over there. You just can't. But my pick, Golden State in 6. I would love to see a 7-game series, but I just think Golden State is going to beat them in 6. Yeah. Why, E, do you ask? Because they play more a team game. They're going to move the ball. They had to pick and roll. We could switch that and put who on who. I love CP3, but he don't want them problems with Steph Curry. He'd already made him fall 2 or 3 times. James Harden, he's going to get his. But the way Golden State plays team defense, you're asking PJ Tucker, PJ, all we need you to do is show up like you did against Utah. This ain't Utah, baby. This ain't Utah. And he might give you a couple of games like, okay, PJ, then he's going to give you more games like, damn, PJ. With that being said, you have my picks. I can't wait to see tomorrow when Cleveland and Boston go head up. Game 1 will tell me a lot. It'll tell me a lot about that series. Not so much with Houston and Golden State, because you got 2 pit bulls in that Houston Golden State series, and it's gonna come down who flinches first. And I don't see Draymond, Steph, Clay, Kevin Durant. I don't see them flinching. I don't see CP3 and Harden flinching. It's just those role players who haven't tasted this kind of playoff action intensity. So it should be interesting. And let's focus on Tristan Thompson. This moron told Chloe it's an unwritten rule that when you're on a road trip, you got to mess with the groupies. And this heifer, from my understanding, she bought that BS. Look here, Tristan, I'm going to tell you something, Playboy. Save that for them type of women, them Kardashians, because what you can't do, I might make a sound about racing. Okay, it is. Don't tell Tasha and them that. Don't tell Tasha, Keisha, Crystal. Don't tell them that foolishness. Because at this point, they know how much you make and they're going to get half. They're going to get half of what you make. And then they're going to get the child support on top of that. And then they're going to probably mess with your homeboy just to show you, hey, ain't that? Yeah, I told you. Because your homeboy probably don't want to snitch on you. Okay, that was a little joke. But the point is this. He makes that statement. Now you're alienating all the NBA players. Everybody out there trying to get loose like you, Tristan. Now LeBron got to come home and tell, Savannah, that kid, baby, that's Tristan. I told you the boy wasn't that bright. And he signed, and Tristan, you signed to his management company. How do you think that makes some of the other guys looking at NBA? You don't care. I understand. You're trying to save that slow. Save that your relationship with Chloe. With all that being said, this is my 3rd installment. I hope you enjoyed this one because it's going to get better as the playoffs go on. Then as we roll into the NFL season. So look here. It's your boy E. Sutton, Eric Sutton. Call me what you want to call me, but don't call me out my name, baby. I love y'all. Have a great day.